Guys, I literally just got Christian Louboutins for $70. I am literally freaking out. I just got these basically new in-box Christian Louboutins for $70 outside of the Buffalo Exchange in Austin. Basically, I was going inside to get permission to film as well as drop off a few items. Then I was going to come back, get my camera and everything. While I was standing in line, I saw this man standing there with a, obviously, Christian Louboutin bag. And I just was looking at it for a minute and naively asked, you know, what do you got there? And he was like, oh, you know, just some Louboutin heels, casually. It's like, why are you looking to sell them? He was like, well, you know, my ex and I are going through divorce and she left a few things at the place and I'm just trying to cash in on them. I was like, oh, okay, you know, can I see them? And he pulled out this box, let me take a look, and let me tell you, they are amazing. So first off, they smell like a new car. How cool is that? They have the receipt from when they were bought in Las Vegas in 2018. He said she only wore these like 1 or 2 times. They have the dust bag. They have the extra heel tips. I think all the tissue paper that came in it. And these are what they look like. They do obviously have just a smidge of wear on the bottom, but they look really authentic to me. I follow quite a few designer resale pages on Instagram, and I've kind of learned a little bit about like what to look for, you know, authenticating them. And I mean, they seem real. I'm obviously no expert, but you know, just from the receipt and all of this, I think that they're real. Anyway, so, you know, kind of kept talking to him and was like, you know, how much are you looking to get for him? Buffalo's definitely not going to give you the largest chunk of change. And he was like, yeah, no, I know. I'm just trying to get at least $50. And I was like, I'll give you $50 right now. Was just kind of like, whatever, worth the risk if they are not authentic, because, I mean, I think that they are. Anyway, he was like, well, I want to see what they say. And I was like, okay, cool. I kind of did too, because I know that they'll confirm whether or not my authentic suspicions were right. So he gets up in line and they start talking to him, and I'm like eavesdropping in the corner, like, what is going on? What are they talking about? And basically they offered him a really low amount cash. I did not catch how low it was. Or they offered him consignment. So for consignment, they would give him $80, but it would not come in for 30 days. He'd have to come back to the store and get it. And if the shoes did not sell, he would still, you know, obviously have them and have no money. So I chimed in and said, hey, still over here. I will give you $70 right now. I had the cash. I just checked and I'd sold some stuff on OfferUp. So I literally had exactly $70 cash. And Buffalo Exchange was super cool. They were like, yeah, that's awesome. Take the offer. Just go and do it outside. Like, we can't have it happen like inside of our store. And I was like, cool, that's awesome. So we went outside, and since I didn't have my camera on me that I'm filming on now, I was like, we have to film at least like a video of this. So I took a video with my phone. I'll have it uploaded to my shorts page if you guys want to check it out. Basically, it's just me exchanging these babies for 70 bucks. And anyway, so we did the deal. I got these, and that is the exciting story of how I got Louboutins for $70. I never thought that I would like have something like this in my possession ever, because they are just like $1,000 shoes. But here I am. Anyway, I am like shaking and sweating. I was about to go film in there, which they did approve. Buffalo Exchange in Austin was so cool. They were like, yes, of course, we would love for you to film in here. Really confirms my suspicions that something was going on at the Buffalo Exchange in Houston, right? But whatever, that's another part of a story. Anyway, I think I need to go chill out before coming back to film. So I called my brother, who's also in Austin right now. We're gonna meet up, have lunch, and he agreed to come back and film me because I'm kind of like low-key shaking. I don't know. I just like am freaking out that I found these. So anyway, we are coming back to Buffalo. Stay tuned, but these are definitely the find of the trip. Justin was a super good sport. He hung out with me in Buffalo Exchange for over an hour and let me shop around. He got a little bit of footage. I just dropped him off at the gym and had to change out the battery in my camera because it actually died on him. I guess I didn't charge it before I left, but thankfully I had another on me. So I only got 3 items at Buffalo Exchange. My agenda when I'm shopping with credit is either to shop for things for myself because I rarely buy and keep, or to buy items that I can cash in on quickly because at Buffalo Exchange I always opt to do credit because I'm getting a significant amount more than if I do cash. Basically you get 25% cash or you get 50% store credit. So I always think if I do store credit, if I can cash in on the item quickly, then I'm just getting more money for myself. So this first item is a new to me brand. It is Sandro and it's brand new with tags. It retailed for $3.95. It was $65, which is a little high, but the comparison pricing on this was really good. It was selling for well over $100. All of the dresses that have sold, and those were not new with tags. I feel like with tags, those were selling for more like $150. And this piece is so cute for spring. It's such a nice tweed, has these little preppy accents and ruffled details. I think it'll do really well. The other thing is this piece was not oversaturated. And by that, I mean, there were not many of these dresses listed. Sometimes if you search a certain style of dress, so many will come up in one size on Poshmark. And at that point, I know just put the piece back. It's not worth it. There's way too many on the market. With this, there were only 1 or 2. So that makes me feel confident. There were more solds than listed. I feel good about this piece and cashing in on it for spring. This is another resale find, and this was the best find. So Veronica Beard, I have never found and sold this brand, but I've been on the lookout for it and I'm very excited. This seems like a very coveted blazer print and style as well. It is so clueless. It's very cool. I love it. It is definitely gonna sell well. I feel super stoked about this. They were listed at like $450. I don't know if I'm misreading everything, and like I don't think it'll sell for that much, but I do think it'll sell for over $200. Don't misquote me. I was kind of looking and rushing, but I do think that this is a good investment. It was $50, but of course that's credit. So we'll see how this flips. And then the last find is a personal pickup. One of my favorite brands is Vori. I just love their stuff. I have some sweatpants by them in the same fabric and have been hunting on Poshmark and Mercari for some, but they literally sell so well. People sell them for almost retail and they still sell. So I found these for $25, which is like half off of retail, and snagged them. I feel pretty confident too that if I wanted to swap out my closet soon, freshen up some looks, I could cash in on these if I wanted to. Now we are going to head into the Goodwill that is right off of Congress Street. I will link it in the comments or in the description, whatever. But I've gone to that Goodwill before and I've had some good luck. It is a little bit pricier, but I also have credit from Justin's girlfriend, Stosha. Basically, I bought her some stuff when we were visiting last month. She didn't like it, so returned it. And from that, you get like store credit that you have to use in 30 days. So it's coming on the end of it. So I just want to go use it and bring y'all along with me shopping. Not my best Goodwill trip at this location. The last time I went was so good. I found new with tags, Abercrombie and Fitch jeans, Revice jeans, like it was just amazing. And then today was just meh. I did find some good stuff. Like I found quality bread and butter stuff, but it's stuff that I would be excited to find at the Goodwill outlet, not stuff that I'm excited to find and pay $7.50, $8 for, maybe more. So with that said, I was using credit. I only spent $8 total on the 4 items that I bought. And it's kind of the same agenda as when I'm at Buffalo Exchange. I just want to buy items that I can cash in on because I already have that credit. So here's what I got. I got these Avec Les Files pleather pants. I probably butchered this brand, but you can see the tag. They sell at Anthropologie. I think they also sell on their own website. I have bought their winter wear before and sold it, and it sold well. It sold for $75. These are just, you know, some basic pleather pants, but I think they're really cute. They're in great condition, and they were not marked up as much as most of the other pants at this Goodwill. They were only $9, whereas most of these pants were like 15 bucks, and they were from Kohl's. Crazy. So at least these were a good piece. Then we have a brand that I have sold several times in the past and love to pick up. It is Peruvian Connection. They just have such quality pieces. You can feel when you're flipping through the racks, like this is a good piece. And I just knew instantly this was like Pima cotton, and it's a nice Pima cotton wrap shirt from Peruvian Connection. It was priced a little bit high. It was $7.50. It should sell for $30+ though. So I feel happy to pick this up. It's in great condition. It doesn't require a lot of attention. However, I do think it might be a piece that sits for a while because this is definitely more of a fall color and style. So not going to be quite as in demand for spring unless maybe somebody bundles it. I have no idea how every Goodwill employee in Austin, Texas knows every decent athleisure brand to exist. Like every Aloe, Athleta, Lulu piece was marked up for $20+. No, thank you. I was really stoked when I found these Madewell Make Weekends Longer line leggings. They were only $5 and they're in great condition. They feel just like Athleta or Lulu. I think that they'll flip well. I've sold this line of Madewell before and it sold surprisingly fast. The last find of the haul is something that I've personally gotten really into, and that is barefoot sneakers. These are by the brand Feelgrounds. They are a unisex brand. They have both the men's and women's size listed. Basically, they're a women's 11.5 or a men's 10. They're in really great condition, and they had amazing sold comparison pricing. So all of the shoes that had sold in this brand had sold for over $50. There were only, I want to say 5 or 6 pairs listed, which is great. So it's not an oversaturated piece. I do feel like it's a little bit more of a niche market for people that are into barefoot shoes, but I feel confident these will clean up well. They were priced at only $8.50, and they are a piece that I would have bought regardless of having credit because of those sell-through rates. That is all for my Goodwill haul, and I obviously already took y'all to Buffalo Exchange as well, and I think that concludes my Austin thrifting. This is a really quick trip, but I really think I came out on top. Obviously, that Goodwill was not the best I've ever seen, but the Louboutins, I mean, I could have just left after getting those and just been on cloud 9. But then I went in and I found the Veronica Beard blazer, which is so cool and I think will sell so well. And then some other gems to keep for myself and to resell. Like I am thriving. I had brisket for lunch. I'm just so excited. The Louboutins, man, they are amazing. I will have to upload some pictures and videos of what they look like out of the box. I left them at Sosha's apartment because I felt like somebody was going to steal them from my car. Like I truly felt stressed. And you know, I mean, it's not like I'm just leaving them in the back seat with like the shoe laid out and like whatever. Anyway, I am always suspicious, so that's a personal problem. But whatever. Highlight of my Austin trip. Thank y'all for tuning in. I hope y'all enjoyed seeing what all I found, what all I got, and coming along with me. Be sure to subscribe and like this video and stay tuned for more thrift with me's and thrift hauls. Bye!